Yo, I've never streamed at this time ever. Pretty cool to do that. Happens to be the same day there's daylight savings. Wonder what the link is there, but actually, no, actually I think there is a link. I think I realized just how much time I had because I didn't realize it was daylight savings. But let's go. I think, yeah, we could do a short, like around 1 hour stream. We can play. Shouts to Eliani, the Mario main in the community. He wanted Mario music, so for Eliani, we're gonna play some Super Mario Advance music. Okay. I think that could be louder, probably. I'm just worried because I think some of the music here is louder than the others. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, yeah, we'll just do some unranked. I actually did some ranked earlier. I've pretty consistently avoided ranked because whenever I practice, I just want to practice. But I think practicing like locking in and performing to my best is a skill like I could use, right? Instead of like going to tournaments every time. And before I was like, oh, it's not the same stakes because if I lose, I'm still in. But it's like, I don't know, whenever I play tournament sets, I kind of treat them the same. Even if like, there's a subtle difference. Even if there's a subtle difference between playing ladder and playing double elimination, I've always treated sets like they all matter. So, I don't know, I'm thinking about like bite-sized chunks of time. Tafflekins was always amazing at talking about this when it comes to doing things, but if I could minimum tech chase for 10 minutes each day, and then do like 30 minutes of rank, like I did 1 hour today because I felt like I could do more, but if I could minimum tech chase for 10 minutes, and then rank for 30 minutes, and then maybe a stream for another like 30-ish, right? I feel like that's a good baseline. That way I could keep streaming for y'all and also get some solid practice for myself. Honestly, Arkin. I don't know what Arkin is, but let's go. It's so interesting playing Fox after fighting other characters because he just dictates the pace so much more than other characters do. Like, as much as Falco dictates the pace, like, you can really... like, I've talked about how fighting Falco is kind of like airbending. Oh, let's go. But yeah, I feel like Falco, you just kind of dance around him and let him commit. But with Fox, if he hard commits, you want to, like, wave dash in, you know? Like, for those of you guys who watched Zane train Ken, he talks about how, like, if Fox is overshooting with Nair, you want to just dash in. With Puff, you want to wave dash in. Got the sour spot of Fox up smash there, so I was able to live. Oh, we were getting so much better at those aerial dash ins. Did you see that? Okay, what we got? Yeah, I had a feeling I had the window to tech chase rest there, but of course if I haven't reacted or moved appropriately, then I can do other options to tech chase. And that's something I really struggled with when I first learned tech chase rest, is like, oh, I could just tech chase with other moves. Okay. I think I caught the tournament winner there. I've just been catching a tournament winner by instinct. I think I've low-key absorbed that from watching HBox. He's so good at just making sure to cover tournament winners, especially like, as Scar said, he smells fear. He's like, I don't know what fear smells like, but HBox definitely knows the smell. And so because of that, like, I think he just really understands when Fox players are like kind of tournament winner more. Nice. But yeah, because I play ranked differently, especially against Spaceys, like I'm not gonna be up there resting really. And it'll be more practice for more practice for combos and edge guards. But they're doing a good job of adapting. Because I've been floating at a range where I could whiff punish, and now they're calling it out. I definitely want to get better at going to day by default when I'm talking about the player, because like for example yesterday the homie Mel asked to play, and I kind of forgot who I was playing for a second and just said he, but it's like, you know, it's a she, and so it's better if you can incorporate they, of course. Shouts to the Mario 3 swimming level. Also, we've gotten only Mario Advance 4. No, actually no. I think I did hear a Yoshi's Island. Not Yoshi's Island. Mario World theme play. Whoa, this Fox is a good opponent. I feel like either they warmed up or they adapted or both. Well, I mean, like I was saying, they were adapting to the way I was floating around to whiff punish and calling it out, which would be an overshoot, I think. So that means I could just, that means these drift backs are gonna make a difference if they're trying. Yep, there we go. Also, something it's really funny to say this, but I've had to do so many procedures for my accident, !accident if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I got rear-ended a bit ago and I'm still recovering from that. But I'm good enough to play consistently now, so I've been streaming this past week, which is so awesome. But sometimes during these procedures like MRI, or if I'm just like struggling to get sleep or something, I've been thinking about like matchups a little bit, just like ranges. Nerdy as fuck too. I was gonna say to admit that, more like to be doing that. Admitting it doesn't change it. But definitely, yeah, nerdy as fuck. I got no shame in that. Shouts to being proud of how much you love Melee and grinding. But what was I'm trying to remember why I brought that up. I'll like remember something for a reason and then I'll forget why I remembered or brought something up. But I've gotten better at like connecting the dots. That jab saved me. Yeah, that percent jab was perfect to push the Fox out of the way. Oh, this is the Koopling battle theme in Mario World. Okay, I'm glad I recognized it and didn't pull the trigger that I was late for the tech chase rest. Oh, great down tilt. What was I talking about? I'm trying to remember. I was talking about the adaptation. Yeah, I think I was just saying that like in those situations where like I had time to just kind of lay down or whatever, I brainstormed like ranges and options that like I've known somewhat, but like not well enough to like where if an option happens, I don't always know the answer right away, right? Sometimes I just do something out of instinct. So like I just have like a clearer picture now. I think it's so important. I feel like when we start to VOD review and stuff, we get this clarity that like sometimes it's nothing deep. It's literally just, oh, like that's like it's just visualizing like all your options and just like expanding your knowledge, right? To know like, oh, like, well, these are the things that like my opponent's character can do. Like Fox can do this to Puff here. So it's like think about like the answers you have to options, but then also Okay, yeah, they're completely on top of me in terms of neutral now. Earlier I adapted a little bit, but we gotta really step it up. There I could have rested, but I chose not to because we're down. And that's also good about, I mean, in general, I don't up the rest in friendlies in order to practice with other situations, but also, like, if I'm down and I shouldn't rest, that's another reason to practice. Because I did that up air on the platform, and I just didn't have, like, the best follow. And that's something that, like, you know, the better Puff players are just incredible at, especially H-Box, of course. Okay. Yeah, I just felt that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna think I'm grabbing. Actually, I realized that like that range was just perfect for Fox to nair or do some aerial. Oh, what a perfect! Yeah, that was perfect. Doing a nair so you could get the confirm. Excuse me. Throat's really been clogging up lately. I'm glad that we no longer have the. I'm no longer clearing like resetting my nose all the time because that's something I used to do as well. Oh shit. This is a classic. Oh shit, the regrab? Yo, I just did the regrab. Honestly, okay. Honestly, I just did the regrab out of habit. Because I'm used to like getting the up air and then like, you know, they kind of like bounce off the ground and you get the grab or whatever. Or I don't even know if it's bounce off the ground, but it's like, well, I need to rewatch that. I'm trying to remember like what exactly. It was different for sure. Yeah, also like just learning when I'm in disadvantage, like right there when Fox is poking my shield, I'm so used to just trying to get out, but it's like he has a hitbox that like works ready to hit. Okay, this is one of those themes I was worried about. I was like, I remember there being a volume discrepancy with some of the music from this playlist. I don't even, now the more I think about it, I don't even think it's a Mario Advance 3 thing, like a Yoshi story. It's just this track in particular for some reason. Oh, it's about to get real loud. Yeah, he's trying to force, or they're trying to force an approach. There we go. We locked in this game. Yeah, this is huge. Like for floaties, like if you could just live, it changes everything. Recognizing. Yeah, and like just little things like me DIing that backer because I recognize I was about to get hit. And the same works for like when you're hitting them too, right? Like I talked about this yesterday, but Nun is an expert at once he hits, like just being ready for the next hit. Not necessarily like a combo, but just like knowing where they're gonna fly and where you could throw out like advantage. Throw out options to gain an advantage, right? To have hitboxes out. Or like pseudo combos where it's like they're not in hit stun, but it's like they have to pick a really good option to get out, or they just might not be in hit stun, but they don't have options as their character in that spot. But yeah, great catch from Fox after the jab there on my drift in, because I definitely was just autopiloting there. Ooh. Yo, this Fox, I like it. Every hit in these friendlies, every hit counts. Like they're trying to win this friendly. I'm so used to being able to whip punish with back air, but that up tilt, I have to like, it's kind of like Marth, just like play around the up tilt. I'm like playing around Fox in that situation instead of the up tilt, you know? And so against Fox, that just means the timing. And I've gotten better at seeing like, oh, I'm at low percent, Fox is gonna CC. So I have to like be fully drifting away. But I'm still forgetting in moments, so that's something I'm working on. It's cool because I'm feeling myself actively working on things. Okay, now he's coming in, or they're coming in with these aerials that are like, you know, overshot a bit. So I can't, I'm trying to still wave dash back or whatever, but I need to be wave dashing in. Nice catch. Yeah, and my awareness of like when I'm trying to just like drift around and then Fox just kind of waits and rips an up smash in those situations where Like I need to get better at recognizing that, for sure. And I've been banning Stadium in like every set. I'm not trying to deal with the transformations as Puff. HBox is unreal for how he deals with them. I haven't been bad at them but I think part of it is because the people that know how to use transformations, like, you know, I haven't really fought the more old school players that know transformations, I think. Yeah, I try to up air there. That's not... I think we just gotta not do that in neutral. It's not worth when Fox can up smash, right? So used to just being able to up air. Oh, let's go. I had a feeling they could go to ledge there. But that's the thing about the HBox style edge guarding, which I think I've incorporated more and more of, is HBox will give up ledge so that he maintains control. Because ledge is a hard read and you really give up space and have to fight to get back. Which, like, as Puff, it's not like, you know, fighting for center stage as like Falco or something, but it's still like, it's a heavy battle. Yo, Evie, what's up? Good to see you. You never seen me stream at this time, right? Me neither. Oh, I had a feeling Fox could make it back there. Whew. Yo, this is... Oh, great jab. Oh my god. Placed the nair right outside of where I could grab, so I wasn't able to intercept it. Amazing bait. Okay, this is gonna be... If I come back from this, like... That's nuts. Yeah, like, they've caught onto my rhythm, too. I don't know what exactly they've caught onto, to be honest. It could be like when I was fighting Enkines that time. Woo! And they're cracked. Holy shit, we're just, like, fucking each other up each game. Shoutouts to unranked battles. Oh. But how are you doing, Evie? Oh my god, I got fucked up that game. Always good to see you. I'm getting better. I think last time you were here, I might have told you about the accent, but I'm getting better. Like last week, this past week was amazing for me. Amazing as in, like, I'm not like fully back, but like in terms of improvement, like I really felt it this past week after a lot of stagnation. Okay. Ooh, just always ready with that counterattack, which is good because if I practice against someone who doesn't counterattack there, like I might register that, especially when I'm trying these new situations. I might register it as like, oh, well, I could just like, you know, do that, but this Fox is keeping me honest. Yeah. Yeah, great nair up smash confirmed. That's the second time. Good. Yeah, I'm happy to say that like this past week's been the most improvement from my accident since, like, it's been 3 weeks where it felt stagnant. So that's really good news. So just, you know, just taking care of myself, more water, you know, making sure to get the sleep and everything. Like, my schedule is very regimented right now. Usually it's not. Usually I can't help but be a little wild with my schedule because of the ADHD. But now it's like, but ADHD, the thing about it is your body recognizes like when you need something, right? So it's like my body knows I need the extra sleep and food on time and everything. So I'm just like, you know, not really going out, whatever, but having a regimented schedule does make it way easier to stream. So that's the good news. So I'm happy to like get back into the swing with Melee. Because I've always really wanted to grind this. And before last year, I was restricted by a bunch of stuff outside of my control. Well, I mean, even this, you know, getting rear-ended is out of my control. But I had like a lot more things that were not in my favor back in the day. Either way, I'm just really glad to be in a reality where I'm able to play this much Melee. Because I've just had so many restrictions my whole life. Hell yeah. Yeah, and Evie, you've been in so many streams, you probably know a good chunk of what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, I've also DM'd you quite a few things. Major trust there, Evie. Oh shit. Yeah, I felt like they're going to ledge, but I was just like, if they go high. Oh, and so they've got the Nair up air confirmed too. Yeah, Eevee for sure. What about you? What have you been up to? You are the only person that's tuned in for the after, or not tuned in, sorry, that's chatted in the afternoon stream, so shout outs to that. At least so far. It's not, oh my god, this fox is cooking just like last game. Wow, that was beautiful. That was so cool. I love that. Holy shit. But yeah, I didn't mean to leave out the lurkers. Yeah, I'm down. I'm trying to end in 30-ish minutes, so I'll do 2 more with this fox and then we'll play. Does that work for you? Okay. This is not as tough to come back from as the last game, but it would still be insane. Okay, what we got? Just really on point with that DI, huh? Shit, grab the ledge. This fox is really on point with DIing out, and then when I try to go for some crazy up air extension, shining out of it. So, essentially getting like, you know, good DI. No, I meant to grab that, guys. Oh, that's fucked. Yeah, Nair's not gonna beat up smash. Perfect, okay, cool. So we'll do 2 more with this fox, and then... Oh, this is the star theme for Yoshi's Island. Fucking love it. For the Game Boy. Because this is all music from Mario for the Game Boy. Mario Advance music. Ooh. I do love the Nair Dare trap, because the Nair pops them up a little bit, and then the Dare, like, keeps them. Shit. Slight DI. Made it really confusing. Great stuff. So that's something I've been trying to incorporate more, is you see how, like, sometimes I'm like drifting back. Usually with Fair I do this, but I'm like drifting back to start the interaction. Like out of the ground. I'm so used to like drifting back after I'm in the air, but you could also just drift back from the ground. And that's how you beat some of the like oppressive aerials and stuff. But yeah, I was talking about how like fighting Falco is waterbending. Or sorry, not waterbending, airbending. Because you just kind of like float around and kind of just like seek your opportunity. Another or 2. Well, I was gonna do this and another one minimum, but yeah, let me know. I'm guessing that's what you meant, like in addition to the 2. Ooh. Yeah, it's really good when the Spacey is brave to challenge me there. Because I'm by no means like flawless in those follow-ups. I'm glad I up aired there. I meant to rest, or I wanted to rest, but I just couldn't find the follow-up. So it's just, and that's something like, you know, good pups are really good at, is if they're not like 100% ready to get the rest, if it's a weird situation or they just flubbed or something, they always have the backup in their punish. Maybe not for like every situation, but for a lot of situations. Actually, I think, I don't know, at least 1 more hit, right? I was thinking about like some situations like all you can do is like forward air maybe, but nah, if you could rest, like, but I don't know. If you could rest, you could probably do like a lot of moves, but sometimes like it's just hard to combo because of percent or like the opponent's DI. Oh shit. I think I'm out of jumps. Shit, nice, well played. Yeah, this is a solid fox, a very solid fox. This has been a great session. Okay, what we got? I really didn't think they were gonna hit the platform there. Okay. They're doing shallow aerials, which means I can take space and then challenge. Oh my god. Shallow into approach. That's some aggro shit. Really hard to contest. Okay. We only got that because of because I just seem to be really good at SDIing by default, like jabs out. Ooh, speaking of SDI. Ooh, I accidentally dove down there. I meant to. Nice. I meant to jump and cross up one more time with the aerial. So it just kind of worked out there. GG's? Okay, this fox is done. Well, in that case, good games. I will take a restroom break too. And then I'll be back for games with Eevee. Oh, Adagio, what's up? Yeah, no, I've never streamed that this time. I'll be right back. Restroom break, and then we'll be playing Eevee. But hey, good to see you, Adagio. Let's change the scene while I come back. Yo, I'm back. Oh, Adagio, I know you would like this. You recognize this? You ready? Oh, perfect. I actually just came back from a restroom break too. Let's do it. But Eevee, I think you would like this too. Shoutouts. Shoutouts to the theme. Let's get the music back on, the Mario music. And let's play some games with Eevee. Let's go. Oh, this is a classic. This is the Mario game that copied Doki Doki Panic, where you grab vegetables. This is where like Peach's down B comes from. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked okay, I accidentally clicked start. Alright, where is Eevee at? There we go. Alright, let's do this, Eevee. Yeah, shoutouts to Eevee, Adagio, anyone lurking. Appreciate you guys. Mask change. Oh shit. I got an accidental roll early on, which means like the shield got triggered. Oh, let's go. I usually don't know how to respond if I CC a forward smash there, but I just jumped in. Cause I was like, I don't have an immediate answer, right? But I was able to jump in and put myself in advantage. And that's the thing about CC. You don't always want to like get some kind of counterattack. But the point is you're trying to get advantage. Ooh, great. Yeah, really good placement of aerials there, because I was like, the second aerial caught me like trying to land with down air, and the first aerial caught me like trying to cross up or something. I don't remember exactly, but it happened so quickly. Ooh, Eevee is doing the mind games. Really costing me up. But good thing like I was saying, when I've brainstormed situations, I've thought about like what to do. Oh, I could have just rested that, but I mean, at least I had some answer. I think my mind already committed to throwing out an aerial at some point. I don't think I like reacted to counter exactly. Okay. Ooh, yes. That's something I did want to get better at beating. I remember Eevee really caught me with those last time I played them. Okay, wave dash in. That's something I want to get better at against Marth is... Like, HBox is just so good at... Well, not that I'm going to be at HBox's level right away, but... he's so good at just flowing the wave dashes into, like, counter attacks. The problem is, like... It's just like the back air mode I was talking about. Like, if I get into the wave dash mode, I forget to, like... I forget to play like all of neutral and like counter attack with aerials and stuff. See? Yeah, like that wasn't bad. Like I wave dashed in, but then I saw the up tilt. Oh, great fucking recognition right there. Yeah, that's something I never really pay attention to, like when I could get forward smash. But I also realize it's a bit of a mix-up if Marth is doing aerials and forward smash, where you know you're not gonna be able to like avoid every range. But the good puffs do a darn good job of recognizing when it's more likely to see a tipper, whether it's because of the percentage they're at or like because of like the way a certain player plays. Like, you know, Kadoran, for example, is way more likely to rip the tipper. Zane's more likely to go for something that's more guaranteed to work at that percent, right? Where Kadoran's like willing to go wild with reads. Okay. If they're catching me with up airs, then I have to back off, yeah. Or actually, no, I could also... Backing off is something I you know, if I don't have as much stage, I need an answer there too, and I think the answer's Nair. Because with Nair, you just kind of force a landing. And unless they like preemptively are covering the Nair. So, yeah, there we go, exactly. Exactly, that's, oh, I spoke it into existence. Whoa, Eevee played super well. I mean, when we played the best of 5 last time to close the stream, it was 2 or 3 streams ago, we played a best of 5. Each game, Eevee was insane, like, in the last stock. Like, I feel like the more stocks Eevee lost, they got, like, harder to fight, and that's what happened this friendly. Oh, we're about to get the Yoshi's Island Classic. I played this on the flute too. Shoutouts to shouts to the self plug. But I am shameless about my content. I have content on like pretty much every platform, including flute covers. And I'm not gonna claim that it's as good as this original, but like, you know, if you're trying to see like, you're trying to see a boy like, you know, do flute covers of music that you like, I got this. You've always been told if you played like you did in your last stock, you'd be goated. Yeah, I mean, I clearly see what they're talking about right now. I mean, I wonder if part of it's like adaptation, right? Like, it could be like a bit of mental will, but it has to also be adaptation, because I think you're also like playing with the information I'm giving you, like that's why it's like fun to fight you, because we're like playing, like we're definitely playing each other, not so much like NPCs or whatever. But speaking of NPCs, I've also heard the argument that like part of the goal of the game is to get good at the one player aspect, you don't let them play the game, right? Like that's what someone like Wizorb is trying to do. You have like Mango and Plup, and they're like, there's like an argument that they're better at like the game in terms of like multiplayer at least. But when it comes to like, you know, getting results, there's many ways to do it. But Mango and Plup are like 2 great examples of just like being incredible at mix-ups and shit. Also, catching Eevee there, it's so funny because usually you're used to seeing that from like spaces against Marth, right? But seeing Marth being the one that's caught for oh, I held my shield there because I knew an up tilt was coming. I feel so proud. But seeing Marth get caught for overextending is funny. Not that Marth can't do that, especially like Zane will go really ham sometimes. But hey, like we are getting close to Eevee's last stock, so we have to watch out. Eevee's been consistently a killer in these last stocks, so I want to play even better. Of course, you can't force that, and that's something I've talked about in the stream. You can't just force yourself to like, just like will yourself to play better. But like, you know, I could be like, I could put a bit of active effort into like being more conscious of my actions, right? Because that is what a lot of like improvement during these streams has been about. I try to narrow the shield there, but yeah, like Marth aerial into tilt will just beat any out of shield option. So you want to just, oh shit. Ooh, I got lucky there. I was thinking like that wasn't the best option. Shield. Oh, okay. Yeah, I said, I started there and I said shield because I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, they're gonna do something that's gonna like forward smash or something where I need to shield is what I had in my mind. Yeah, we're playing on point because this is Eevee's last stock and oh, speaking of Eevee's last stock, I just mentioned Ken a bit earlier. Look at that fucking, look at that dancing blade. Well played. Oh shit! I think they're gonna spike me. Oh, they got me. Shit, 0% kill. Oh, yo! Wait, never underestimate Eevee's last stock. Oh, who's watching? Oh my god! Oh shit! Wait, if Eevee wins this, they're a legend. Oh my god. I mean, they're always a legend. Like, you know, someone I've loved talking to in this community for a long time, and they stream and have a community of their own. But god damn, this is. What an insane comeback this would be. Oh, okay. Woo! Oh, we had to put a stop to that. Oh, that was terrifying. 0% kill? What is this last stock? This is like a mythical last stock. Of course, like, I've talked about mentality and like, you know, not giving credence to like ideas like, oh, like, you know, people when they say I suck, it's like, no, just say you're good. Like, you don't want to give credence to like, oh, this is like some unbeatable thing. But goddamn, Eevee is making a case for the mythical last stock. I definitely went into that game thinking like I want to destroy that last stock, and they still got me. They still got me. 0% kill on Puff. Like, fuck. Like, for sure, that's part of that is, you know, like a better Puff wouldn't air dodge to ledge. Like, they would always take the hit there. But Eevee recognizing that, like, I air dodge to ledge, fuck. What a catch. But that's something, yeah, that's something I have to get better at is if I'm low percent, like there's no reason to air dodge to ledge, right? Like 0%, like just take the hit, just air dodge to the ledge or to the stage, right? You just made 2 mistakes in a row. I know, but I mean that's the thing, like, because your argument right now is like you're saying you weren't that beast and it had to do more with me messing up, but like the thing is, but that's like how. That's how the game works. Like, a lot of the time, like, it is a 2-player game after all, right? And no surprise that you recognize that because you are someone that, like, ebbs and flows with the mind games and everything. I try to drift around Marth and come down with the fair, but Eevee's always ready with Nair. I think with Eevee, I just have to assume some move is coming. Because they like to attack. Oh shit, wait! Wait! Did you guys see that? I was like, with Eevee, I just assumed that a move's coming out, and then they just grabbed me. Fuck! Oh, I got fucked up. Oh, what was that thing Ken said? Mind games give you migraines? Holy shit. It's a basic ass mind game, but the timing of when I said that felt like a fucking plot device. Oh my god. Damn, that was fucking brutal, dude. Holy shit. Anyway, what I was trying to say earlier is that yes, Eevee's comeback was based on my mistakes, but like that's like how it works, right? Like any great comeback or even taking the lead in the first place, it's often not just, you know, one person's greatness. It also involves the other person's errors. But But you like, you force those errors, right? Like with good gameplay. Shouts to that. Shouts to Mango saying like when people was like, you ever think about how I'm making you play bad? Like that's so real. Warp Zone music from Mario 3. Nice. Yeah, I was like, that's not a tipper. Like I think I could survive. Woo! Yo, we're going wild. This is like some of the best Mart Puff, I would say, for someone to watch. For this level, definitely. Because we're like, for this level, it's just so much like, very not standard, you know? I mean, I'm really trying to work on the standard, but Eevee just forces my hand with these mind games. Ooh, I really thought I got Eevee locked down with the dash tag there. Good shit. And this is the map theme for Yoshi's Island, I think. Oh, amazing air dodge. Wow. Oh, they got away from that. Holy fuck, that's crazy. Wow, Eevee, you've gotten so much better. I know when people get better, because if like... Because I'm glad, I'm happy and proud to say that I've like been improving steadily like as I'm playing, right? Because I've been improving actively and then I have homies giving amazing feedback. But, or what I'm trying to say about that is like, so if I play you like much later and then you're keeping up, it's like, yo, like you got better for sure. Oh shit. Okay. Ooh, great. Yeah, great forward tilt there. I really thought I had the forward smash. Eevee just doing a great job of something that I'm trying to work on too, which is just putting moves out in good spots. Like just really setting up advantage state for yourself, right? As much as like Falco's win condition is entirely on advantage state. Oh, there's another one of those run-up grabs. But I mean, I would rather be grabbed than anything else at this percent. I just really lost my mind the last time I got grabbed because I was 100% expecting not grab. But it's okay too. Whether it's because I got mind gamed or I know what's happening, it's okay to get grabbed at that percent. So I stick by what I said earlier, that like, yes, like, you know, comeback did involve my mistakes, but you know, that's like how the game works. You like pressure the opponent into making those mistakes. But I will say, like I mentioned, there is a lesson to be learned, like me air dodging to the ledge at 0, right? Like I should just not do that. Yeah. No, and I was like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm just kind of preaching to the choir when I'm talking to you, because you are the kind of player that like plays the player, right? Not that you don't have game mechanics, you have like very nice game mechanics. Shouts to your side B. But I mean, speaking of side B, that's usually what you see, like, you know, from Ken, like someone that's playing more of the player. And I think that's why this is like some of the most fun, my opinion, of course, not a fact, but I think we're probably some of the most fun Mart Puff to watch at this level. Think you gotten better too? Thank you. Yeah, no, and that's why, no, I do think I've gotten better, and that's why I think you've gotten better, because if you're keeping up with this current me, it shows how good you are. Shoutouts to optimistic, what'd you call it? Like we're like lifting each other up with the wording and stuff, or with the statements, I should say. It's not just wording, like we mean what we're saying. It's been strange over the last few months. No, you're good. You can type a bit if you want. Like I'll just move around. Yeah, I mean for me, I went to GOML in July, and then I was gonna. Okay, I'm gonna finish what I'm saying and then I'll go look at what you said. Oh, let's go, Firepuff 12. I think that might be the first Firepuff 12 I've done for the afternoon stream. Let's go. Ooh, I flubbed the movement there. Trying to remember what I was saying. Damn, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh no. Oh, I was just talking about my last few months because Evie mentioned their last few months. But for me, it's like, yeah, I went to GOML, and then I was dealing with some serious personal trauma. So like July, so most of July after GOML, like I wasn't really playing, and then when I got better, I started doing things again, like socializing and everything in August. But then I've mentioned this on stream before, but I had one of my best friends, about to move into a different country, so I really prioritized hanging out with her. So I wasn't streaming as much because I wouldn't have as much social energy. Oh, this is perfect. I've literally brainstormed about like just starting interactions by wave dashing back or drifting back. Because I start interaction by drifting forward and then trying to like drift back. So this is huge. Ooh, fucking amazing. I think I'm dead, right? Down there. Ooh, we made it back. Let's go. I'm so proud of myself for not giving up there. I usually concede like when I get spiked like that. Nice. Yeah, I was about to forward smash her. That just beat me. So yes, August I was prioritizing my friend, and then September rolls around, and she heads to the other country. Beginning of September, or like mid-September. And then I have like a week, and I'm like starting to grind Melee, and then the accident happened. And it's taken that long for me to recover from the accident, so this past week is like the most I've streamed in forever and just grinded, and it's amazing. Like I'm really happy because this is my favorite thing to do. I'm so glad I could grind, especially after having so many restrictions throughout my life, and this year, like this year's been the dream for sure. Like if you guys have been following me, I went to all these out-of-state tournaments that I would never have been able to go to before. So shouts to breaking free of people's control and living the way I want to live. Okay. Great down tilt. Woo! Wow, just coverage for everything. I thought I could roll into. I think they mixed up the rhythm as I started to roll. Oh wait, this is the last stock, I just realized. Woo! It's like an H-box. This is an H-box situation with Eevee. They're like trying to get the opponent to the last stock, or trying to get them... Trying to work hard enough to like do so much damage that by the last stock, it's like it's enough to destroy you. Let's see, so you were saying you do better against 90%, but certain players are exactly the same gap. Oh, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily weird, it's just people getting better, right? It's just like you and I both improved. Oh, this is the final boss theme for... Yes. Final boss theme for Yoshi's Island. What a classic. Woo! Think about who to raid after, because I got 10 more minutes. We might do a second stream, I don't know. No guarantees, but this has been a fucking amazing stream. And like I was saying, I did some ranked before that and some tech chasing, so I'm really going in on all of these things. And this is like, I'm still recovering, that's the crazy thing, right? Though I will say, once I recover, I might have less time actually, because I'm like trying to catch up with everyone again. I think I'll just raid Cody. We'll see. Stream number 2. Certain player he claims is in the same rank and everything. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be because both players are improving. He could just have like a lock on you. That's also possible. But also the ranks have gone harder, right? Like I've heard gold is almost like plat used to be with the current season. So hard to say. Also, it could be because like everyone's like, people's accounts are still like overall new, right? Yeah, I love that you're starting out with down tilt. Like, Zane was telling Ken, but like you really want to start with down tilt for a lot of these. That's like how you establish space in neutral, just like Puff wants to back air. Ooh. Nice. Oh, speaking of that, so that back air, right? That was a back air out of shield. I actually did brainstorm that a little bit too. Because I just lose to... Because I like space around people's shields, and I'm so used to like shield grab or some option that like is low range. But yeah, they could do aerial out of shield too, and so I'm just more cognizant of that, right? Apparently that's something... I remember hearing about this quite a bit, but that's something Mango's Puff was an expert at. And I think I, you know... Not that HBox isn't good at it, but I remember Mango was like specifically good at this, because he was always good at like pressure and close range situations. And as much as I've improved at like, you know, H-God style fundamentals, oh, is that the end of the playlist? Okay. As much as I've improved at fundies, like I have that dog in me for sure to just go for these reads and stuff. I mean, you guys have seen it, right? Like I'll do the craziest shit. I think in terms of doing crazy shit, I'm like, I think there's crazier puffs for sure. And you know, I could have like the goal of being like the coolest puff, or like there's a few paths I could travel, I think. I'm gonna put Mario DS. Oh, let's go, World 3. I feel like there's a few paths I could travel with how much I like Puff and how many things I like about Puff. Crazy Puff, my favorite. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do think we have really good friendlies chemistry, for sure. And I feel like over time you've gotten like better at the fundies, which is super cool to watch because you have the mix-up still. And I think that's what I'm trying to say too. I think by the time we met Eevee, like I was already like really focused on the fundies and I had the more crazy stuff. But like, I don't know, like for example, oh, great spike. Yeah, I had a feeling I could just die when I nared there. And only you would pick up that spike. Speaking of crazy Marth player. Whew, what a combo. See, just recognizing these spots, just having awareness of like, oh, I could just do an up air there. It makes such a difference. It's another move in the combo all of a sudden. But, what was I trying to say? Let's do 2 more Eevee. But, yeah, like I've done this before, right? Like where I'll read a spot dodge and just like rest. So that's the reason I brought this up when I was talking about beating out of shield options, right? And that Mango was really good at it. Because if you can beat those options and be really good at that in particular, that opens up more room to pressure people. Because it's like if they do back out of shield, or they do a mix of back out of shield and like, I don't know, nair out of shield, and then you just bait that out every time, or like many times, then they're more pressured. Like they feel more suffocated. So, and then, you know, then they might spot dodge and then you rest them. Locking in, let's do it. Puff duck under still mystifying, yeah, and it's something I'm getting better at, so you're gonna be seeing more and more of it. Because before I would just not do it, right? Because I'm just like, oh, it's like, I'm trying to like be cool or whatever, and Mango didn't really duck rest, but it's like, I mean, I think I did duck rest. But like, I didn't recognize the spots as well because I was too busy just trying to be Mango for so long. I love the just jump in into Tipper. Fucking good shit. Yeah, and see right there, like I ducked, but I recognized that I can't get the hit there. Ooh. Ooh, I called it out! I called it out! I did not, guys, if you saw like my movement there, I did not have time. Oh shit. Yeah, I did not have time to cover all the options there, but I just knew. Oh, this is the Mario Classic. Considering Eliani's age, I think that he would appreciate this theme the most, maybe. At least, like, it would be one of his favorites. Eliani is a Mario. Woo! Amazing back air. Eliani is a Mario in the Fire Nation community. !Discord if you guys want to join the Fire Nation Discord. But I played some Mario music last stream, and he was saying he would like some more. And now we're listening to some classic tunes. Oh, we are playing well. Let's go. It is always cool to hear like people. Oh, so Eevee. Yeah, that was a read by Eevee that I was DIing all the way out. Because I think if I DI in there, because normally Ken Campbell works if I DI in, but they just caught me, I think. Either way, they had to commit. I don't remember the exact situation, but. Oh, I accidentally got a turnaround, but I felt like I still was in range to get the rest. That's so awesome. That feels amazing. Roll read rest always feels good, whether it's a tech chase or just the raw neutral read. Nice. The way HBox gets that mango roll read rest is usually like from... Oh shit, yeah. It's tricky to rest. The Mart hurtbox gets contorted when he down smashes, so it's tricky to get that rest. But yeah, HBox will just down air someone, and then people tend to jump after down. Oh, imagine! But yeah, what I was saying is like, I've gotten so much more fundamental than before. It feels nice to get compliments about the crazy stuff because I've really diluted it, I think. But I've also gotten better over time at bringing the crazy stuff back when it's relevant, right? So having the movement and not doing like as hard commits anymore, doing more back airs, crouches and stuff. But once I establish the fundies, then I can get advantage situations, and then I can go for the hard reads. Yup, one more. Let's do it. Let's make it one to remember. Another on Yoshi's, damn. I wonder if Eevee just clicked start and it went to Yoshi's, or they wanted revenge. Either way, let's do it. For a second, I was like, I don't know if I want to do another Yoshi's. I want some diversity. Ooh, Eevee coming out hot. Great fucking tippers. Yeah, that's how you make use of Marth on this stage. Also, look at my preemptive wave dash. Something that KK said when he saw my, I showed KK my Falco Fox video. If you guys haven't seen it, there's a video of my Falco and Fox from 2021. So it's not even like my latest clips, but I really like that video. I think it was edited well. Also, I made it, of course, so I'm biased. But he said something that he noticed, a theme he noticed in my spaces is I was really good at covering where people were gonna be. I think he meant like after combos and stuff. So, because I noticed there was a situation where it wasn't a true combo, but I caught... Oh yeah, the wave dash in, right? Like I just knew Marth was gonna be... Like I knew Eevee's Marth was gonna be there. So I wonder if that was connected to that. I wonder if it's just a general game sense thing. Or just like, you know, a really hard read. Okay. Eevee's playing really clean. I feel like there was a... Ooh. That's powerful. I need to recognize, like, if Marth's in center stage, like, he could just tipper the side plat. I think I just haven't really been cognizant of that. Yeah, that's not something I really realized. Even though I've definitely seen it before, I haven't thought about it actively. Ooh. I threw out an aerial and Marth was ready. Okay, back. Ooh! I meant to back air, but accidentally got a turnaround. It still works. Let's go. That's awesome. Okay, we're trying to avoid as many hits as we can. Oh, that's hard. It's hard against Marth. Ooh, a tipper. That's painful. Okay. We want to pressure. Oh, shit. I think that's it. Okay. I was like, we want to pressure Marth to the ledge. Woo! Eevee's gonna go for some crazy. Okay. 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 Woo! I didn't mean to spot dodge, so I got really lucky with how that ended up. Oh, some tippers coming. Okay. Okay, I recognize some wild mix-up. Let's go. Damn, we're just getting owned. We gotta be like Eevee's last stock, guys. We gotta live, and we gotta like go for some crazy shit. Woo! Yeah, I could feel the V-Money kind of cross-ups coming. Okay. Okay, now Eevee's making sure to not commit. Because I'm like ready to reversal like any clear commits. Damn! Yup, there's the aerial into up tilt. Good shit, Eevee. That's how we're ending the stream. Clean victory. Look at... Do you guys remember how that game started? It literally started with like, BAM! Like insane forward smash. Yo. Goddamn. That was fun. Yeah, if that game didn't show how good you are, like, you muted, I respect it. I appreciate you giving me your concentrated gameplay. But for some reason when I said concentrated gameplay, I thought about concentrated orange juice. Super random. But oh, Cody's gone. I wanted to raid Cody. Well, we can raid someone else. Who shall we raid? Are you live, Eevee? I don't see your channel. I don't think you're live. I don't really know these people. You're not live for sure. 100% pure concentrated gameplay. That's funny. Eevee, do you know any of these people that are live? Or anyone lurking, feel free to suggest. I do recognize GooseCon's name. I don't think I know GooseCon, but but I think a solid player. We can just raid GooseCon. Alright, raid GooseCon. And he's playing Swift. So that's Falcon and Pikachu. Of two really good players. Alright, yeah. Oh shit, Eliani, you were watching this whole time? That's awesome. Thanks for lurking. Yeah, please join me in typing Fire Raid 12, guys. Yeah, Eevee, I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for the games. That was amazing. And Eliani, good to see you. Please join me in Fire Raid 12. Peace out, guys. I might stream tonight. Peace.